Think about the worst day you could ever think about going out on the boat. Would you go out? Well, those are days we don't have a choice. When we have an order, it doesn't matter if it's blowing, if it's cold, if it's raining, thunder and lightning. We're out there harvesting and working the oyster farm. That's the difference between terrestrial and aquaculture is soybeans aren't breaking away from the road that they were planning in and could end up going out to the ocean. You just don't know. We have a real pristine waterway. We have salt water fresh from the ocean exchanging twice a day. So we have a very high salinity. The flavor profiles with not just the salt, but the surrounding marshes make a huge difference on how that oyster tastes and the plumpness of its meat. Supporting local. We're growing a premium product here in our own state. It's a no-brainer. The quality and pride and commitment that we're taking in growing this product, it rings true. All the blood, sweat, and tears and cuts and scrapes from barnacles, being able to see the joy they get from eating your product, that's a big part of the joy that comes from it.
We want to make sure our seafood is as fresh as possible for our guests. Sourcing from the Carolina coast is the thing we like to try to do the most. Having a raw and wild product, there are a lot of variables at play. We are serving something that at one point was becoming a little bit threatened. Oysters became such a big trend, people were eating them up, and now thankfully we are seeing a lot of farms are practicing sustainable farming practices. So it's not only important as a business model that we can continue to source these great oysters from the Carolina coast, but as consumers, we want to enjoy this delicious food for years to come. We have to be sustainable and eco-friendly about it.
A really great oyster is when you can sit there and be able to taste kind of where it's from. It is important to me to seek out locally grown oysters because of the fact that you want to be able to give back into your local region.
There are two really cool aspects to oysters. One is you really don't have to do anything to them. They're already special and flavorful and delicious. If you want to take it straight from the shell with that little bit of oyster liquor in it, it is delicious and just beautiful in its natural state. The other fun thing is that, no matter where you come from, when you gather around a table over a dozen oysters, it's very communal and it just brings people together.
We like to experience everything about a place and that local culture. So, for the same reasons why we would want to drink local beer, we'd want to eat the local seafood.
When people come to our restaurant and other restaurants that follow these practices, you truly can taste that it's fresh and you feel good about eating it because you know it's sustainable and you know it'll be the same time and time again.